Right, good afternoon, it's Dave, the Urban Survivalist. Hope you're well today. Today we're going to be having a look at the allotment, having a look what we're doing and what we're going to put in and see what's going on up there. Let's go and have a look. Right, so as we're up here, we're going to have a little look about what's growing at the moment and what we're going to grow. So I'm going to start on the left of me. Let's go and have a look. Right, so this area here is quite messy. Let's go and have a closer look. So what we got here is these are all leeks. All these, so there's about 25 leeks in this area. Okay, and then what we're doing, we're moving over and we've got spring onions. Now the spring onions we can see because they're almost ready and they're coming out of the ground. You see here, nice good size, so they're kind of ready to pick. Once they've been watered and that, we'll probably pick them like early in the week. Onions this side, you can see these are starting to break the surface as well, so all looking good at the moment. There's about 40 onions there. At the back we have bushes. We have blackcurrant, red currant, raspberry, there's a gooseberry bush tucked down the side and another raspberry bush there. Okay, and then we have our rhubarb patch, which produces a hell of a lot of rhubarb. Let's go and have a look at that. Beautiful colours. So, see it down there. So, beautiful colour of rhubarb. Right, so this area here, we're going to do this bush at the side first. This bush here is a gooseberry bush. Quite a good producer actually. There's quite a few on there at the moment. Under there. But yeah, gooseberry bush. And we're coming over here. Here is our baby gem lettuce, which we're going to pick these today and give a few away for the girls at training tonight and keep the rest for ourselves. Next bay. You've seen our previous video with the carrots that we took out. These are our next batch of carrots. As you can see, our little fluffy leaves everywhere. They're starting to come through. Now here we have kind of like, this is a bit of a mismatch of a bay. Things don't grow here very well, but the perpetual spinach, which you've seen the pictures of in the past, we've taken tons of this out, is still kind of going here. And then we have beetroot and radish and stuff in here. Okay, so we have that in this bay. At the back of this bay we have our artichoke, massive plant, look at the size of it. But we've already taken 5 off here. You got number 1, 2, 3, some over there, 4, 5. Let's move on to the next part. Right, now in the poly house I built, this stuff, we're a bit behind on this, but at the moment we got a lot in because we got stuff at home as well. We got tomatoes, peppers and aubergines in here, so we're hoping that this will all come up. We've had a bit of a dry spell, so I'm up here watering it all, so it should all perk up again once it's watered again. And so that's in the poly house, so this will obviously grow huge. We've done this many years and we end up like with a poly house completely full of peppers and tomatoes. Cucumbers and stuff we're doing at home. Right, now this dodgy looking bay. So this bay from here to here is going to be corn. We're going to have about 50 or 60 corn in here. We've got to finish this bay in here, but we're going to have corn in here, so it's going to be a big cornfield. And the potatoes, which look a bit worse for wear at the moment, since it's been dry, starting to perk up. We've had one water, they're starting to perk up a little bit. But yeah, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 40 plants in here in total, approximately. Okay, so that's on that side. So we got like potatoes, and the corn's going to go all here next to it. Let's have a look over the other side. Now if you remember, this is the bay I just took my elephant garlic out, which looked phenomenal. And this at the back is our asparagus going to seed. So what we do, we take out and we've eaten what we want to eat and we let the rest go to seed because it produces a lot better. It looks like a chaos bush, but it's actually really good. Right. Here we have our bush peas. Now we do really well for bush peas, to be honest. It's like, see if we can get in there and have a look. So we got a whole big line of bush peas going all the way up. And then in the front I think the missus planted hollyhocks or something like that. And here we have kind of courgette here. So we've got a line of bush peas and courgette there. Now the next line I think these are going to be some sort of run of beans or something she wants to put in here. So we got the frame set up for that ready. And we got courgette at the front again, a couple of courgettes, hollyhocks. Right, this at the back, this little brassica cage, look how well this is doing. I don't really want to lift it up if I don't have to, but this is all the brassicas. This is kohlrabi. So we got kind of kohlrabi in there. Let's see if we can have a little view through there. I mean, this is growing really well. This is like kohlrabi and white kohlrabi and purple kohlrabi and other brassicas. And then here, where are we? We got broccoli and we got Brussels sprouts and cabbage and stuff like that. So we got two kind of brassica bays. So we got this and this. This will all grow huge as well. Anyone who's grown kohlrabi knows it grows to quite a good size. And the same with the sprouts, broccoli and cabbage. So they'll be in there. Right, let's have a look at the trees and the other bits. Right, now here we have broad beans and they're growing nicely. Very nicely. We don't seem to be getting a lot of stuff eaten by the birds and stuff at the moment, hence our little bottles that some people don't like, but you know, putting them to good use. Okay, so we got our broad beans there, and at the back of them we've got a couple of dying bits and pieces, but we have got a courgette that's actually being grown at the moment. Now at the back of here, this messy patch, hard to see in this light, see if I can go the other way. This is our strawberry patch and it doesn't look that big, but it's huge and it produces a hell of a lot. Now at the back we've got wildflowers. The wildflowers at the back, all around here. And this is our beautiful pear tree. I mean, look at these. Absolutely beautiful. Whole tree of these beautiful things. We love the pears off this tree. They're really sweet. They're like dessert pears. And then we move over and then we got our apple tree. Again, anyone who follows us over the time has seen what we do with the apples, and we make it, we can and jar it and preserve it. Now we got apples here. Again, looks like it's going to be a plentiful year on the apples and pears. Now here, down here, we have Jerusalem artichoke. So yeah, that was a gift from one of the girls at training, so my wife wants to get that set up because apparently it spreads quite like wildfire. And here we have a plum tree. Now this side of the tree, sorry if I can go back a bit, this side of the tree here is green gage and this is normal red plum. So the green gage is not producing this year and it didn't last year, but the plum is actually producing this year where it didn't last year. So let's see if I can find any on here. Yeah, so you can kind of see there, we got a few on there. I don't think it's going to be huge this year, but it is what it is. So there you go, so there's our trees. Here's another thing that we got. If you can see that all down the side, that's all blackberry bushes. We get loads off here, and this goes all the way round. So let's have a look at the other one. So round here, so it's literally sticking in me as I speak. So we've got blackberry bush right at the back here as well. There you go. Okay. Right, so basically that's been it. You've seen what we've got there at the moment, and I said what we're putting more stuff in, so hopefully it all works out as planned. Right, lots coming up. It's been emotional. Take care. I'll see you soon.